Lord Krishna says, Bhaktisiddhanta, Apichet Suduracharu, Bhajate Mamananya Bhak, Sadhureva Sananta, Samyak Vyavasitu. Even if one commits abominable action, but if one is engaged in my ananya, my unalloyed bhakti, then he is considered sadhu, saintly, because he is established in determination. One should never criticize such a person, because the Lord says that he is sadhu in my estimation. Sadhu reva samantavya. Mantavya means my opinion. In my estimation, such a person is still a sadhu. So who are you to criticize if I don't criticize? The Lord says. So text 45. Dui jane kila kili gala gali kare Nityananda Haridas deke thaki dure. So when Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas were looking from far, and they saw these two sinful people, barbarians, horribly sinful. They were kila-kili and gala-gali. They were punching, kila-kili, punching each other, and gala-gali means abusing each other, bad words, each other very, very loudly. Sometimes they would hit each other, the blood would start flowing. So, in such a pitiable state they were in. Text 46. Lokasthane nityananda jigyasya kono jati dui jono hena mati kene. Lord Nityananda Prabhu personally asked some surrounding people who were standing, to which caste do they belong, what is their family lineage, and why are they acting like this. Actually, the moment Lord Nityananda Prabhu saw them and is inquiring about them, the very moment one can understand that Lord Gauranga will deliver them. Because we are trying to inquire about the Lord, but if the Lord starts inquiring about us, that is the perfection of human life. So here Nityananda Prabhu is so merciful that even the most sinful Jagai Madai, they were not inquiring about God, they were not wanting any kind of deliverance, but still Nitai is pushing it. Nitai is coming and giving without even asking for it. That is called Nitai, Nityananda. लोक बले गोसाई ब्राह्मण दुई जन दिव्य पिता माता महाकुले ते उत्पन्न. So text 47 says Lokabale, the people started speaking that O Gosai, O Nityananda Gosai, these are they were two Brahmanas. They were actually from the Brahmana family, and Divya Pita Mata means their father and mother was very pious, very qualified. They had qualified parents and pious parents. And Mahakulete means very, very respectable and very pure families. They had taken birth. They took birth in a very pure family. High class family. Not only high class in terms of material opulence, but also in terms of spiritual piety. Text 48. Sarva kala nadiyaye purushe purushe tilardhe ko dosha nahi e dunara vamshe. The ancestors and the great grandfathers and the whole family lineage of these two people have lived in Navadvip from many, many years ago, hundreds of years back. And all their family ancestors and lineage are fully pure, without any fault, without any tinge of contamination. Almost all of them were devotees, and they were very pious people. Nobody had seen any faults in their forefathers. So this actually proves that just by taking birth in a Brahmana family, one does not become a Brahmana. Yasya lakshana proktam pumsam varna vyanjakam. Bhagavatam Narada Muni says that lakshana, based on the lakshana or the activities or the karma, guna karma vibhagasha, one can be decided whether one is a Brahmana or a Shudra or a Mlecha or a Kshatriya or a Vaishya. Not by taking birth in a family. One does not simply become that qualified, just like a child does not become a doctor just by taking birth in a doctor's family. The child has to go through all the education of medical science and then become qualified, get the degree. One may get some push, but that is not relevant if one exhibits reverse activities. So, text 49. Ei dui gunavanta pasarila dharma janma haite ei mata karai papa karma. So these two qualified people who are in a qualified families, they actually gave up their pure dharma, religiosity. And from their very birth, they were so sinful. Janma hoite, aimat karai papa karma. What they are doing now, they are committing the sins the same way they have been doing right from their birth. You can imagine. Normally a thief is not born like that by bad association. But here, Jagai and Madai from their very birth, actually there is a secret behind this, that the two doorkeepers of Vaikuntha, their name was Jai and Vijay. So they did not let the Sanat Kumar before Sanat Kumar is inside. So they cursed them. You become either 3 lives demons or 7 lives devotees. So that we'll become demons for 3 lives because of 2 reasons. We know that Lord wants to enjoy that rasa of fighting, and no ordinary demon in this material world can give that mellow of fighting to the Lord. So we will become demons, in order, very, very powerful demons, because we'll fall from Vaikuntha. So we are not ordinary demons. We will give that mellow of fighting. We'll make the Lord enjoy the fighting with us. And the second is because 3 lives is more quicker. We can come back doing our service. So in the first life they became Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, and they gave that fighting mellow to Lord Nrsimhadev and Lord Varahadev. Lord Varaha and Lord Nrsimha, they both fought with Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu respectively, and the Lord relished this fighting mood. Then the next life they became Ravana and Kumbhakarna. So Ravana, as Ravana, they fought with Ram and made him relish this fighting mood. And Kumbhakarna was huge. So the third time they came as Shishupala and Dantavakra. So Lord Krishna had to himself go to around Mathura, close to Mathura, to kill Dantavakra. So in that way, the Lord, when they give this, fulfill the Lord's desires of fighting by taking these 3 births, they even saw the Lord face to face, but they were in a unfavorable mood, pratikul bhav to the Lord. So they were thinking, oh, we have taken 3 lives and we have served the Lord and we are doorkeepers of Vaikunta, but we want to relish the prema, the love of Vrindavan, of the highest realm in Vaikunta, in the spiritual world. We want to relish that pure love. So that pure love, how will we get it? They were contemplating before going back to Vaikunta after 3 lives. Then they remembered, oh, Lord Krishna is going to come himself as Gauranga, Lord Gauranga in Kali Yuga, and he is going to freely distribute that love to the most fallen. Patita pavana hetu tava avatara, mosam patita prabhu na pai bhayara. That most patita, pavana, is just going to deliver patitas, not the advanced, the most fallen people. That is why he will come in Kali Yuga. Because 99.99% people are all fallen. Tava avatar, moshama patita prabhu. So they thought, let us become the most fallen, most degraded people in Kali Yuga. Let us become Jagai and Madhai. But we will become those in Navadvip Dham, because when the Lord will appear, He has to first deliver us. We'll take birth in His holy abode. And after delivering us, He will give us that prema, achiram, achirat, achiram, chirat, karunaya avatirna kalau. Samarpayitu munnojjala rasam subhakti shri. Hari purata sundara dyuti kadamba sandipita sada hrudaya kandari mama spuratu vah Sachinandana. So he is going to come as Sachinandana, purata, in a golden form. Sandipita. It's like
to taste those 3 mellows.
Yeah, which he did in Jagannath Puri Dham in Gambhir. So, but he is going to give Unnojjala rasa, that rasa, which is not even given to residents of Vaikunta or Ayodhya or Dwarka, Mathura. He is going to give that rasa. Even the Brajavasis, not all Brajavasis, they get to see the pastimes of Radha and Krishna. Internal Brajavasi. So that Unnojjala Jas Rasa is so rare, and he is going to come and distribute it to everyone. So how can we miss this chance? We will become the most sinful, so he will be number 1 in the line. He will be delivering the most sinful, so we will become the most sinful, so that. And also we will increase his glories, because when he will deliver us, then he will be known as Patita Pavan actually. The Lord, normally one doesn't accept a name unless one does something which is fit for that name. So the Lord will deliver us. Then he will be known as Patita Pavan. So they came as Jagai and Madhai. So they were actually waiting. Of course, when they came as Jagai and Madhai, they forgot. The Lord put them into that Maya. They forgot that they were actually Jaya and Vijay, because when you want to enact something, you have to fully, become engrossed in that mood. And they started committing all kinds of sins. So they were committing from their very birth. Text 49 says that they were committing these sins because they came for a purpose, so they directly started from birth. छाड़िल गोष्ठीते बड़ दुर्जन देखिया मद्यपे संगे बुले स्वतंत्र हैया. And considering that they were most sinful, their whole goshti, their whole family, their whole relatives, their all lineage, they rejected them. Said, don't come to our home, you get out. Because of you, the whole sanctity of our whole lineage is getting destroyed. Because it's the independence of the soul, nobody can interfere. If the soul wants to misuse the independence, even our family members, our relatives, even the Lord does not do anything. So what to speak of our family members? So, and they freely were wandering about. Madhyapera sange bule swatantra hayya. So they left the home, they were kicked out of home, and then they started roaming along with all drunkards and the sinful people. And they went into their bad association. Text 51. हे दुई देखी सब नदिया डराए पाछे करो कोण दिन वसति पड़ाए. So when the residents of Navadvip, the Nadia, they heard that Jagai and Madhai have become criminals, the whole Navadvip became overcome with fear. And everyone thought, one day they will come to my home and they will burn it up, they will rob it, they will murder me. One day I will become the victim to these people. So everyone became afraid. Text 52. Hena papa nahi jaha na kare dui jon daka churi madhya mamsa kare bhojan. So there is no sin that these two did not commit in the whole creation. Plundering, stealing, drinking wine, eating meat, reckless activities, violence, cruelty, intoxication. So, they started committing these activities, and they created panic among the people of Nadia, Navadvip. Jaya Jagannatha Sachidananda Jaya Jaya Jagannatha Sachidananda Tribhuvana kare jara charanavanga Tribhuvana kare jara charanavanga Nila chale shankha chakra Gada Padmadhar Nilachale Shankha Chakra Gada Padmadhar Nadiya Nagare Danda Kamandaluga Nadiya Nagare Danda Kamandaluga Eho bole pura bete Ravana srahila Keho bole pura bete Ravana vadhila Keho bole pura bete Ravana वासुदेव घोष बोले करी जोड़ हाथ, वासुदेव घोष बोले करी जोड़ हाथ, जय कृष्ण जय जगन्नाथ, जय गौर जय कृष्ण जय जगन्नाथ, वासुदेव घोष बोले करी जोड़ हाथ, वासुदेव घोष बोले करी जोड़ हाथ, जय गौर जय कृष्ण जय जगन्नाथ, जय गौर जय कृष्ण जय जगन्नाथ, जय गौर जय कृष्ण जय जगन्नाथ, जय नित्यानंद राम नित्यानंद राम नित्यानंद राम, जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम नित्यानंद राम नित्यानंद राम, जय नित्यानंद राम, जय गौरंग श्याम गौरंग श्याम गौरंग श्याम, जय गौरंग श्याम, जय गौरंग श्याम गौरंग श्याम, जय गौरंग श्याम, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। आप संकीर्तन की जय। जय जगन्नाथ सचिदानंदन त्रिभुवन कोरेगार चरण वंदन। So Vasudeva Ghosh, who is a great singer, Sankirtan leader in Gauranga's pastimes, he is singing that all glories to Jagannath, who is not, all glories to Lord Jagannath in Jagannath Puri Dham, who is not different from Sachinandan in Navadvip Dham. There is no difference. Tribhuvana Karejara Charana Vandan. All the three worlds in this universe, the three 14 planetary systems, all the denizens worship the lotus feet of Sachinandana Jagannath. They worship his lotus feet. Nilachale Shankha Chakra Gada Padmadhar. He is appeared in Nilachal.